The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 is shaping up to be a major contender for the best foldable phone of the year, with leaks suggesting it will be a significant upgrade over its predecessor, the Galaxy Z Fold 6. For those deeply interested in foldables and ready to invest in a premium device, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is definitely worth keeping an eye on. While it hasn't been officially released yet, various reports and patterns hint that its launch is approaching soon, based on a combination of leaks, industry rumors, and Samsung's historical launch schedule. It's predicted that the Galaxy Z Fold 7 will be announced either on July 2nd or July 9th. This speculation is grounded in the fact that previous models were unveiled in July, and a recent report from South Korean outlet The Jungang claims the phone will debut in early July. However, due to underwhelming performance in the foldable smartphone market, Samsung has lowered its production targets for these new models. This year, only 3 million units of the Galaxy Z Flip 7 and 2 million units of the Fold 7 will be produced, 40% reduction compared to the previous generation. Alongside the phones, accessories for both models have also gone into production. Additionally, Samsung is reportedly preparing to launch a Galaxy tri-foldable phone later this year, but with an even more limited production target of just 200,000 units, reflecting modest sales expectations due to its high price. As for hardware, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is expected to be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset, the same one used in the Galaxy S25 series. On the other hand, the processor for the Galaxy Z Flip 7 remains uncertain. Although Exynos-based test units have been seen, delays in the readiness of the Exynos 2500 might push Samsung to equip the Flip 7 with a Snapdragon chip as well. Meanwhile, Apple, Samsung's main competitor, is rumored to be preparing its first foldable iPhone for a 2027 release to mark the iPhone's 20th anniversary. There was speculation that the Galaxy Z Fold 7 would be thinner than the impressively slim Oppo Find N5, but it's unlikely the Fold 7 will match its 8.2mm thickness when folded. Despite these challenges, the timely start of mass production is a positive development for Samsung, especially at a time when Apple is reportedly struggling with supply chain issues that could affect its goal of outfitting every iPhone 17 with 12 gigabytes of RAM. While Samsung has not officially confirmed the details, numerous leaks and rumors have given fans a sneak peek into what the devices might offer. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 is rumored to feature a significant redesign, along with major upgrades in performance and camera quality. It may be powered by the upcoming Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, coupled with 12 gigabytes of RAM, which should offer smooth multitasking and fast performance. Design-wise, the Z Fold 7 could be the slimmest foldable phone ever, measuring just 8.9mm when folded and 4.5mm when unfolded. It is expected to have a large 8-inch inner display and a 6.5-inch cover display for everyday use. Camera leaks suggest it could sport a powerful triple lens setup with a 200-megapixel main sensor, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, and a 10-megapixel telephoto camera, along with an improved under-display front camera. The device may house a 4,500 mAh battery with support for 25-watt wired and 15 watts wireless charging. For those deeply interested in foldables and ready to invest in a premium device, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is definitely worth keeping an eye on. While it hasn't been officially released yet, various reports and patterns hint that its launch is approaching soon, based on a combination of leaks, industry rumors, and Samsung's historical launch schedule. It's predicted that the Galaxy Z Fold 7 will be announced either on July 2nd or July 9th. This speculation is grounded in the fact that previous models were unveiled in July, and a recent report from South Korean outlet The Jungang claims the phone will debut in early July. Furthermore, Samsung has typically chosen Wednesdays for its Z Fold announcements, and both July 2nd and 9 fall on Wednesdays this year. Although there's still a chance the launch could happen later in the month or on a different day, all indications currently point toward early July. Supporting this timeline, the Z Fold 7 is reportedly entering mass production in May, aligning well with a July release. As for pre-orders, it's highly likely they will open on the same day as the announcement, either July 2nd or 9. Since that has been Samsung's consistent pattern with recent launches, including the Z Fold 6, Z Flip 6, and S25. Shipping dates are a bit harder to predict, as Samsung's timelines for shipping tend to vary more than its announcement and pre-order schedules. However, looking at previous patterns, most Z Fold models have shipped approximately 2 weeks after being unveiled. If the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is announced on July 2nd, it could start shipping around July 16th. If announced on July 9th, then shipping may begin around July 23. These estimates could shift by a few days, but overall, a mid to late July shipping window seems most probable. Samsung is planning to bring back its own Exynos chipset to its top Galaxy smartphones, and it looks like this will start with its foldable phones. A new report says that the upcoming Galaxy Z Flip 7 will use the Exynos 2500 chip. This is big news because Samsung's foldable phones have always used Qualcomm's Snapdragon chips before. Earlier, people believed Samsung would keep using only Snapdragon chips in foldables. Some even thought that Exynos would only appear in a cheaper version called the Galaxy Z Flip E, which was expected to use the Exynos 2400E chip, also found in the Galaxy S24 FE. But now, it seems Samsung has made a clear choice to put the newer Exynos 2500 in the regular Galaxy Z Flip 7. Production of the Galaxy Z Flip 7 is expected to start next month. Samsung plans to make about 200,000 units of the phone by June. Both the Galaxy Z Flip 7 and the more expensive Galaxy Z Fold 7 are likely to be launched in July, even though the Flip 7 may use Exynos. Reports from South Korea say that the Fold 7 will still use a Snapdragon chip, most likely the powerful Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 Elite, which is already being used in the Galaxy S25 series. This decision seems to make business sense for Samsung. The Flip model sells more units than the Fold, so using Exynos in the Flip can help Samsung save money. But it's still unclear if people who don't like Exynos will switch to the more costly Fold just to get a Snapdragon chip. Overall, Samsung seems ready to take a new path by mixing Exynos and Snapdragon in its foldables. Samsung is finally beginning the rollout of One UI 7, based on Android 15, to its devices after several months of delay. Looking ahead, the company is already testing One UI 8, which will be built on Android 16. This upcoming version is expected to arrive with better timing and introduce a powerful new feature: the ability to use AI to summarize online videos directly through Samsung's built-in internet browser. This feature, currently under testing, will enable users to generate quick summaries of any video they come across while browsing. Notably, for users of the upcoming Galaxy S25 series, this AI summarization will be processed entirely on device, thanks to the advanced capabilities of the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset. Although this feature isn't officially available yet, those who are curious can try enabling it through a hidden debug menu in the Samsung Internet app. By typing internet/debug top in the browser's address bar and navigating through a few settings: menu, settings, debug settings, single module tests, AI summarize settings, users can find and enable the video summarize option. However, it's important to note that this is a test feature and may not work consistently for everyone. Attempting to use it is not recommended unless you're fully aware of the experimental nature of the process. Overall, while this AI summarization tool is still in the testing phase, it highlights Samsung's continued push to integrate advanced AI capabilities into its software. Users can look forward to a more seamless and intelligent experience with the release of One UI 8, which is expected to bring this functionality officially and, hopefully, without the delays that plagued One UI 7. A recent benchmark has confirmed that the upcoming Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 will indeed be powered by the full-fledged 8-core version of the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset, the same high-end processor used in the Galaxy S25 series. Samsung is expected to launch the Galaxy Fold 7, Galaxy Z Flip 7, and a more budget-friendly Galaxy Z Flip FE in the coming months. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss your daily tech fix. Until next time, stay curious and stay in the loop.